Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast going from thousands to millions. I got Pete here today. Pete, nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Thank you for coming. Look at the view here. You got the Crown Casino. It's amazing.
First time I've met you, right? So I've got a lot of questions and I want to find out about what you do, where you come from. It's really interesting, right? You Instagram just brings people together, right?
100%.
And I love that, you know.
Yeah.
It's like a community.
Yep.
It brings us all together. And once we start talking, we realize, wow, we got so much in common, right?
And we know so many people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So tell me,
Yeah.
were you born here?
Yeah, I was born here, born in Northcote.
Okay.
Went to school at Thornbury High and dropped out at 16 years old.
No way.
Yeah, school wasn't for me. It wasn't
Okay.
for me. I was bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to get out and taste life.
Yeah.
You know, left school and just worked. Washing cars. See, I come from an era of if I don't move my hands, I don't get paid. See, I'm not from a generation of today's generation where they can make money online, and that's great. It's fantastic. I wish I came in at that time. But so I was washing cars, you know, doing pizza deliveries and all that type of stuff. Then I went and got my agent's rep course.
Okay.
I wanted to be a real estate agent.
Yep.
So I did that at 17, 18 years old.
Yep.
Finished that, and then my world started crashing down because my mum had leukemia. So my mum got cancer, and that's it. That buckled me for about 3 years.
Yep.
It really put me out of action. You know, at that time, when you hear cancer, you're thinking, geez, you're going to lose your loved one.
Yeah.
And I was very close to my mum. And so that buckled me, threw me in a dark place.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do anything, to be honest. Even though I've got a lot of drive, a lot of ambition, I just didn't want to do anything. I just want to be home with my old lady and just make sure she's okay. You know, God willing, she's in remission and she moved forward and everything went well.
Yeah.
So what I did, I actually bit the bullet and I bought a chicken shop on Bridge Road in Richmond.
No way.
Yeah. So
Bridge Road was big back then, yeah?
It
was the biggest place,
exactly.
yeah? All the shops, everything was
Sammy,
Church Street, Bridge Road.
Sammy,
big.
you're right, because what happened back then, if you wanted clothes, you got to Bridge Road. You remember?
I remember Country Road, they had all their stores there. Yep.
See, and that's when digital marketing came and e-commerce and everything was, it fucking killed them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went on bustling Bridge Road and bought a chicken bar. It was only, I think I bought it in 96, 97.
Yeah.
I paid 30 grand for it. It was a rundown chicken bar. It was there for 25 years.
Yep.
I remember I had utes, motorcycles. I
Yeah.
sold everything to get this shop.
Wow. Yeah.
Spent a bit of money on it.
Yeah.
And my wife, which was my girlfriend at the time,
Yeah.
she was working at the bank.
Yeah.
So I pulled her out and I said, you're going to come work with me.
Yeah.
And we started.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know, I was quite happy that I was in my own business and I just wanted to get a taste.
Yeah.
6 months into that, my dad gets a brain tumour. That buckles me again.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was. It was kind of like this domino effect roller coaster ride. So lucky Dad overcome that. He overcome that as well. And I think I got a thirst for life that gave me even more confidence.
Yeah.
More confidence to go and do what I really want to do because you only got one life.
Yeah, spot on.
I said, geez, man, we're only here for a minute. Yeah. You know, we got to get out there.
Yeah.
So I went and opened 5 more stores.
Nice.
Yeah. Put a rocket up my ass.
Save chicken stores? Yeah.
Chicken bars, modern chicken bars, blah, blah, blah. And that was the in thing at the time.
It was. It actually was. Like you see like stores like Hunky Dories and all that kind of stuff that are doing really well.
Yeah.
But back then, there was nothing like that.
No. Back then it was chicken bars.
Very smart.
It was a popular thing at the time.
Yeah, very smart.
So I was opening, and then it just got too much to the point where I was doing 100 hours a week.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't seeing the kids. The kids would start calling me uncle. You know, I was never home, you know what I mean? So I thought, I want to switch it up a bit. I wanted to challenge myself more. I started getting bored again. I get bored very easily.
Yeah.
You know, and I need to challenge myself. So what I did is I said, I'm going to start manufacturing. I'm going to start a company. I'm going to start manufacturing mayonnaises and sauces and distribute it to all these chicken bars, fish and chip shops and everyone else, cafes, restaurants and so forth. Yeah. So I went downstairs and I said to my wife, I said, look, we're going to start making mayonnaise, all right? She goes, you fucking mad? Are you
crazy?
Yeah, exactly, that's what she said. She goes, are you mad? I said, that's what we're doing. I'm getting out of chicken bars, I'm going to sell them, I'm going to do this. Okay, so she grabs like a little mixer. Yeah. She puts some egg oil in it, all right, and she presses it and it fucking splits, turns into shit. She goes, oh, we're shit, we're fucked. She goes, I don't know how we're going to do this. So I employed a food technologist. Because I was the first to bring out a fat-free, gluten-free mayonnaise.
No way. Back then?
In 2007.
Wow.
You know, in bulk. So
you were ahead of your time.
Yeah. I had to be.
Otherwise, how do you compete against all the big boys?
Thank you. Yeah. So what I had to do was I went and saw the chicken bars and said, look, at the time, Leonica was pushing a chemically free chicken.
Yep, that's right.
You know, Lilydale was just coming in with free range, but chemically free was important. Everybody was going that way.
Yeah.
And I was going into the chicken bars and say, look, if you're promoting, you know, a chemically free chicken, your salads aren't fat free. Start promoting fat free. They didn't even know what gluten free was. Gluten free back then was like how vegan is today, where you think it's going to taste different, all types. You know what I mean? So, I went out bucket by bucket, Sammy, and I was selling to stores.
I love that.
With a little bongo van.
I love that.
I don't remember one panel on my van that was straight. Everything had a fucking dint in it.
I love that.
So I was going out. I was selling. So the plan was, and the way the food industry works is manufacturers sell to a distributor. I guess you probably work the same with your wholesaler. You maybe have Telstra as a wholesaler and so forth.
Spot on. Yeah.
So the way we work is the manufacturer sells to the distributor sells to the end user, which is the store.
Yeah.
And I was quite happy to do that.
Yeah.
They're called turning orders.
Yeah.
So I would go and get 10 stores. And pass it to the distributor, which is within the area of Southeast. And then I'll do the same. And I kept doing that. But what I found was the major players, which I probably can't name, so the major mayonnaise and sauce manufacturers, they were going into my distributors and offering truck deals. To push me out. They wanted to see how deep my pockets were. So they'd go in and say, Sammy, you know what? We'll give you 12 pallets, 14 pallets at this price. And it's a super deal for you. Because they're all about numbers. Distributors are box movers. It's all about numbers.
100%.
And rebates.
Rebates.
So what would happen is they would
same thing.
It's a vicious circle, isn't it? So the distributors, and I knew most of them, they would take that truck deal. Yeah, but if 10 take a truck deal, guess what happens to me? I don't get a fucking order. So they were killing me slowly. The majors. They were killing me slowly. Squeezing me out slowly. You know, there's no buyouts anymore.
No.
They did that in the 80s. You know what I mean? So now what they do is let's just, push him out. We'll push him out slowly. So I'd ring the distributor and say, what are you doing? Oh, Pete, I'll order in 2 months, 3 months. I've got a truck deal. Yeah, but I went and worked hard and got this shop to start using my product, and now you're switching him. Oh, you know, when we run out,
we'll talk to you.
We'll talk to you. So I went back home and I said to myself, no, this has got to change. These guys are going to shut me down. They kept doing it, and this is the first probably time I'm saying this on air.
I love that.
It got to a stage where I think I was about 8,000 or 9,000 a month in expenses when the business wasn't turning over nothing, Sammy. Zero.
Wow.
So the house had to go. I had a beautiful house in Thornbury. Okay, that I had built.
So you sold the house?
I had to sell the house went. I had to sell the house. The banks started knocking. All right, that's the stage that I got at. So the house sold. I had to sell the house. All right, I gripped my teeth and I managed to hold the business. And so it was working.
Did that hurt?
Oh, fuck, man. I was in a dark place.
I could just imagine that.
I was in a dark place. Yeah, man. I was in a dark place. So this is the thing with a lot of influencers on social media. They say you need to love the journey, okay? And I have to interrupt that because there's nothing that I love about having panic attacks, losing my house, sleepless nights. There's nothing I love about that. So how could someone say you need to love the journey? You know what gets you through? Your tenacity, your grit, your determination, your ability to overcome obstacles. That's what fucking gets you through. You know what I mean? Love of the game doesn't get you through because...
What's there to love? Where you're getting kicked out of your house?
You get kicked out of your house, mate. You know what I mean? And I don't know how they say that. And it sort of derails people that are coming into business.
From nothing.
Because I'll tell you why. Because they come into business and they get these hurdles. They get these roadblocks. Okay? But then they hear me and you, for argument's sake, saying you need to love the game. And they're saying, hang on a second, man, I don't love this. Maybe Sam and Peter are built differently. I'm not going to do this because I don't love it. And they leave. But if me and you tell them, guys, that's not what's going to get you through. Determination, grit, you know what I mean? Your hustle's going to get you through. You know what I mean? Your ability to overcome obstacles, that's what's going to get you through.
Scared of being, for me, it was a bit of my ego. I didn't want to fail, man.
100%.
I didn't want to fail because I didn't want to feel like a failure in front of my family and in front of my wife.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be a failure, right?
Well, there's another thing that I want to talk about, and we'll get back to it, and I'll keep going.
Yeah.
You don't want to fail, yeah? So how are these influencers telling you need to love to lose?
Yeah, I don't get that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't
Entrepreneurs
get that,
are competitive creatures.
100%.
We are competitive.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
If you were in my space,
100%.
I'd want to beat you.
100%.
Not because I hate you.
No, but that's just business,
It's just
man.
want
That's
to
how you
beat
do it.
you. And then I'll give you a high five down the street.
100%.
I'll say,
Spot
Sammy, I
on.
got you there, man. And you
Spot
say,
on.
you prick.
Yeah, spot on.
Because which athlete have you seen lose and smile on the podium?
It doesn't happen, man. That's real
They
life.
only smile when they're winning.
Yeah.
All these AFL
Yeah.
players, they lose the grand final and
Yeah.
they're fucking lying on the
Crying.
floor crying.
Yeah, spot on, man.
No one loves to lose.
No.
And that's the message that they're giving, that love to lose, you know what I mean? Love the journey. Hang on. The journey is not loved until you start getting to the point of saying, you know what, I'm at a stage where I'm loving this.
Spot on, man.
But
you
at the
gotta
start,
go through that. You
yeah,
gotta go
you
through
gotta
the hard
go through it,
times.
yeah.
But people don't see that.
Yeah.
People see the fancy stuff and all
Yes,
that, and like
yes.
you're lucky. Oh man, I want to
Yeah,
be you.
yeah.
How do I make money?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I broke my back for 15 years.
Yes.
But they don't see that part.
Yes.
Because we didn't video that part. We weren't doing podcasts back then.
That's
we were
right.
busy hustling,
And I'm
trying to
spewing
make
I
money.
didn't.
And I wish we did too. You know,
But
a
it wasn't.
proper
But
documentary.
it wasn't our time. We didn't
wasn't.
know about
No,
it, Sammy.
no, we
were too
didn't.
busy working. I didn't
Spot
know
on.
about it. If I knew, I'd
Yeah.
fucking document every single thing.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I'll document the time where I was in. The first factory was only 100, probably 2 times
Yeah.
this office.
100%.
100 square meters, my first factory.
Yeah, there you go.
And when I lost my home,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I had to sell my home, I went to Reservoir, which the factory was in Reservoir,
Yeah, yeah.
and I said to my wife, you know what, the house has got to go.
Yeah.
And she said, we've got to do what we've got to do. And she said to me, you just tell me and we'll give up now. I said, I'm not giving up. And I started crying. And this is
100%,
I was,
man.
29 years old.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
That's
I
a
had
big
my
thing
hands
for a
on my... It's the
29-year-old man.
first time I cried in front of my wife. I said, shit, that's a man, you know. Fucking, that's man shit. Man, people, you know what I mean? But I had to let the emotions out.
Yeah, 100%.
And I said to her, I'm going to hold 8 food. We're going to
Yeah.
keep pushing, but I'm going to restructure.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to restructure. The house has got to go. So we sold the house. My dad had a derelict home that he used to lease out in Heidelberg.
Yeah.
I said, Dad, I need the house for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, go in.
Yeah.
And lucky I had that. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'll be paying whatever, $300 a week.
Yeah.
But, so I lived in that house. I remember, you know, every morning there were mouse droppings on my top, man. When I'd fucking
way.
and I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I
What
done?
have I done?
What have I
Wow.
done? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids will be sleeping in the three in the same room and all this type of stuff. But I did that because I was at the stage, like you said, I didn't want to give up.
No, 100%.
There's no way I'm fucking losing.
100%.
You know, I'm no way I'm putting smiles on people's
Yeah,
faces.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to restructure, and I said to myself, this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go the original route, the original method that they want me to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to start going to the customers direct.
Yeah.
I'm the manufacturer. I'm the manufacturer. I make it from start to finish. Nothing that I make comes in, Sammy.
Yeah.
We make start
Everything.
to finish. Everything, man.
I love that.
You know, we're talking, you know, chef.
And you do everything here?
What chefs do, yeah. Everything here.
I love that.
Yeah, I've got 2 factories in Thomastown.
I love that.
Yeah.
See,
so there's nothing, we're not a
everything's straight
distributor.
out. Yeah.
You know, we've got tanks, machines, and we make everything from scratch. So I said to myself, I can control my prices.
Yeah.
I can control everything.
Yep, end to end.
Yeah. So I'm going direct to the store. I'm going to build a relationship with the store owners.
I don't need a middleman.
Because this middleman has the relationship with the store owner, and this middleman is telling the store owner that I'm out of stock, which I'm not.
The message is wrong.
The message is wrong. And then the store owner rings me and says, Pete, you've been out of stock for 2 months. No, I haven't. Your distributor got a truck deal and is pushing other products into your store.
Yeah.
So what I did is put vans on the road.
Yeah.
I put vans on the road. I invested in vans.
Yeah.
Restructured very quickly, Sammy. I had to restructure.
Yeah.
Vans on the roads, start knocking on doors, guys. Sales guys on the road. And that just blew up. It changed my business altogether.
I love it.
It changed my business because what happened was the distributors knew that I'm not mucking around anymore.
Yeah.
I've got the relationship. You said hunky-dory before.
Yeah.
I have the relationship with Greg.
Yeah.
Me and Greg have become good friends over the 9 years because of that relationship.
Yeah.
Now, if I didn't go and see Greg constantly and visit and deliver to his stores direct, the distributor would have had that relationship.
Spot on.
Though Greg wouldn't know who I am. So the minute the distributor says to Greg, I've got something better for you, Greg will say, okay, change, swap.
Change. Because you don't have a relationship.
And I don't blame him too because he doesn't know me.
Spot on.
But because he knows me, he'll ring me up. There's a problem, I'll fix it.
Spot on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want rebates, we'll give them rebates.
We'll give them rebates. Yeah.
We'll give them whatever they want. That's okay.
Yeah.
So we did that and it worked well.
Yeah.
In Melbourne.
Yeah.
So I did the operation in Sydney.
Yep.
And that
Same
did well
thing.
as well.
Yep.
I did it in Adelaide.
Okay. Yep.
It worked as well. I said, okay, this is how we're going to run now.
Yep.
This is how we're going to run.
Yeah.
I do have a couple of distributors still.
You always will.
But they're the ones that stood by me from the start, and they're the ones that said to me, do what you got to do.
Yep.
But there's some that actually picked up the phone and said to me, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I said,
Yeah, of course.
Who are
Well,
you,
what
man?
have you been doing?
What have you been exactly? What have you been doing?
Yeah.
So I went through that,
Yeah.
those motions and obstacles.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, now we've got this going well, the end user going well. Now I need an industrial account. Industrial, Sammy, is more all your bakeries, all your manufacturers, all your salad companies, so we went down that road.
I like that.
So
Good
we
idea,
supply now a lot of salad companies, a lot of manufacturers that require raw material and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Sort of value-added lines.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so that went well. And we started that. And then I said, okay, now we've got to change it up again. I always diversify.
Yeah.
I don't put my eggs in one basket.
Spot on.
So
You
we
have
went
to.
down the retail route.
Yep.
Okay, and that was a route that I was always skeptical about because I always knew that the majors
Yeah.
really don't look after the manufacturers.
Yeah.
But we are lucky, and I could say this, we are so lucky that we've joined with Costco.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
That we joined Costco. We're 4 SKUs in Costco. We're probably the highest, I think we are the highest selling dressing condiment
Wow.
in their condiment aisle.
That's pretty impressive.
The
man.
relationship is amazing, and Costco looks after us like anything. And so we're thinking, okay, we're going to start doing the independents now. We might go down the route of the all the other independent supermarkets.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of majors contact us,
Yeah.
but that's the direction of the business. That's the direction I'm going. Now we're going into spices. I keep adding.
like that.
I keep adding to the pantry list.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much.
What about online? Do you have anything online?
It's not our game. It's
It's
our,
not, huh?
I mean, who's going to ring up and get
Yeah,
sources
true. When
online?
You think about it, huh?
I wish they did, because there's people killing it online today.
Yeah.
There's there's young kids killing it online.
Oh, it's unbelievable, man. Like I see 20-year-old kids that are earning millions of dollars, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so impressed.
Yeah.
But in our era, that didn't exist.
That didn't exist.
There was not such a thing, mate. You had to start working. You had to work 20, 30 years, work your way up an organisation. You become a manager. If you're lucky, you become a CEO.
Yeah.
Now you're 70 years old.
Yes.
And something bad happens to you, and there goes your life.
Yeah.
But that's all changed now, right?
Yeah.
And you know, you got to change your technology. You got to adapt. You know, and that's why, you know, good on them for doing what they're doing. So tell me, when did you know you made it? When was the moment that you thought, you know what? I've made it.
You know, well, Sammy, I don't think I'll ever make it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever make it. I don't think I'll ever make it because I'm a person that I'm never content with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm always happy.
No.
So the mixed shit.
Yeah.
I'm always happy and fulfilled.
Yeah, fulfilled.
But I'm never content.
Is that because that keeps you going?
Yeah. I'm
spot
a
on.
more competitive thing.
Spot on, man.
I can't say I've made it.
Spot on.
I'm always going to meet someone next to me that's going to have,
Yeah.
you know, certain
Better
things that I
ideas and this and
admire.
that, yeah.
You know, I admire.
Yeah.
But that's another thing you just said in terms of made it or what certain people have, whether it's cars or jewelry or watches, whatever it may be. You know, there's influencers again on social media that are sending wrong messages about cars. Don't go buy those cars. You know, it's, what's that saying? Better to cry in a Lamborghini than to all this whatever. I don't know what it is, but you know, there's influencers on there that want to buy the New York Jets that it's $1 million, and I don't give a fuck about the New York Jets.
Exactly. Neither do I.
Yeah, I'm trying to say that, and I feel as though that's a fucking waste of money.
Yeah.
But they do it, and good luck to them.
Yeah.
You know, as long as if I've got a spare dollar, I'll go and buy what I want, whether it's going to be a watch, a car.
Because you reward yourself, man.
You need to
worked
reward
hard for it.
Yeah, you need.
Otherwise, what do you work for?
And I call that dumb shit.
Yeah, I like that.
It's dumb shit. It is dumb shit.
It is. Yeah.
But we have the passive income to do that.
Spot on.
You know what I mean? And there's a time and place.
Spot on.
You know, to do it.
Yes. Spot on.
But people are doing all that dumb shit
In the 20s.
when it's premature, when they're starting the business.
Yeah.
I saw this kid on social media the other day, and he's messaged me a lot, and I felt as though he was on the right track, and I am going to bring him up on it.
Yeah.
I felt as though he was on the right track, and then I see him, we went and bought a brand new, well, I don't know, some prestige brand new car.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, fuck,
What are you doing?
what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
You're in your mid-20s.
Yeah.
You possibly live at home.
Yeah.
You go and spend $100K on a car.
Wow.
Why don't you go and buy a property?
Yeah, spot on, man. Because they want to keep up with the Joneses, man. And unfortunately, it's because of what the social media does.
Sam, I bought my first Rolex at 43.
I was 40 years old, I was, my first one,
You
for
know,
my birthday.
My first,
Yeah,
my Lamborghini came in 2016.
There you go, man.
What was I? 40, 41.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man.
You know what I mean? My plan was build the foundations first.
Yeah, spot on.
Rock solid.
Spot on.
You know what I mean?
Spot on.
And I don't want 600 mil footings. I want screw poles, man. You know what I mean? I want fucking 4 meters.
Yeah, spot on, man.
You know, I want 4 meters.
Yeah,
so that
spot
way, when they slap me a bit in the business
doesn't
world,
move. No.
it doesn't move as much. You know, so that was my plan.
Yeah.
Keep buying properties, create a cash flow, create a passive income, and everything else will come.
So why do you think that's not the case anymore? Because of social media and what people perceive and see.
It's social media.
Yeah.
It's social media.
Scary,
it's
man.
everything. It's wanting everything for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
They're chasing and they don't know what they're chasing for.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
They're not fulfilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They want the prize before the work.
Spot on.
You know what I mean?
I get messages all the time. How do I become a millionaire?
Yeah.
I'm like, mate,
I
don't work.
that's what I sent back. I sent back work.
Work, mate. Work hard.
Yeah.
I never believe in, I think anybody can do anything.
100%.
Right? We're all the same.
100%.
We're all the same. Yes, we come from different circumstances.
Yeah.
We all do. We all have a different story. We can take that and become a victim, or we can take it and do something with it. Right?
I could have been a victim at 17 and 18 years old when mum had cancer, and I could have turned to drugs and said, you know, my life's ruined.
Spot on, man.
You know what I mean?
Spot
or whatever
on.
it is.
Spot on. And you know what? And, you know, we all go down the wrong path from time to time, and that's just life. We learn from it, but we pull ourselves back. But I think the key is that you got to be persistent. You got to work hard, and nothing's for free, man. What do they call it? There's no free lunch.
You know what it is, Sammy? They got to learn to block shit out.
Yeah, I like that.
They got to learn to block shit out. You know what I mean?
that.
They got to learn, and you know, they got to learn. They got to learn to not be pressured by peer group pressure.
Yeah.
You know, come out tonight. Oh, you're not coming out. Why? You're a tight ass.
Yeah.
That word's massive.
Yeah.
You know, that word's massive. You're a tight ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When they say to me, I said, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And they, you know what? I say that, Sammy.
Whatever, bro. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. Call me Joe.
Yeah.
Give me the dough.
Yeah,
I don't care what you call me, man. As long as I'm making money.
Yeah.
And that's what the problem is. They get pressured into certain titles that people say to them.
Yeah.
And then they hate it. They don't want it. So then they follow.
They follow.
Learn to block shit out.
And you know, it's even worse now because it's all online. So there's more bigger population to see it.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually quite scary, man.
It is scary.
So tell me something that's right. And I never want to be negative about anything, right? But what I love about, you know, what we do is we went in, we did the hard yards, right? And now we talk about it. We talk about it not because we want to be famous, we want to make money, whatever. What we want to do is we want people to believe in themselves because no one believed in us. And personally, I didn't have anyone that believed me.
That's why I started it.
There you go.
That's why I started my
well, there you go.
Instagram.
Yeah, I just thought, you know, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to, you know, if I make a difference in one person's life, I've done a big thing, right? What I don't understand is when you get influencers and people on social media, they've never had a business, and they tell people how to run a business.
You know what?
That I don't understand. That I can't comprehend.
But that's
like, how you telling this guy to do a business when you've never even had a successful business?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they suck people in.
I've been known to call them out. Like
You have? Is that what you do? I love that. I haven't done it. It's the first time I've spoken about it.
I don't really care. I'll call them out.
That's true.
Like,
I
that's
love
the
it.
reason why I'm on this platform.
Yeah.
I'm on because
I
I've got a
love that.
17-year-old son,
Yeah, I love that.
15-year-old son, and 10-year-old son.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get mixed messages
Yeah.
from certain people that have not fucking
Yeah.
eaten shit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I like that, bro.
These people that come on and they say and they, how can I say, they're trying to educate
Yeah.
through textbook. You can't educate through
No, you
textbook.
can't, man.
You can't do a business course and come
Nah.
and tell me how to run my business.
Yeah. Spot on.
You know what I
Spot on.
mean?
Yeah. Spot on.
And that's what they do. They sort of do a few courses, you know what I mean, in business and so forth. Then they come up on social media and they're a business coach.
Yeah, business coach. Yeah, there was a thing that there's more business coaches than actual business people.
You saw it.
Yeah.
I posted that and I saw you repost it. And this is before we knew each other.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You actually reposted that and you liked
there
it.
go. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are people thinking?
Yeah. That's what
It's
it is.
crazy, huh?
But there's look, it's I'm lucky that a lot of my following and a lot of the interaction I get through social media actually have recognised that.
I love that. I love your followers. I
Yeah,
love how
they've recognised it.
they ask you so many questions, and I love the fact that you take the time to actually answer all of them back.
No, I do.
And I
I
love
even
that.
push them more.
Yeah.
Like they used to first send me direct messages.
Yeah,
Because they were embarrassed when
Embarrassed.
anybody used to see the question.
Spot on.
And I'll answer. I'll take
Yeah.
my time and answer.
Yeah.
And then we'd have this chat in the private chat.
private
what do you call it?
DMs,
The private DMs.
Yeah.
And then I said, no, hang on a second, man. You know, you're sending me private messages because you're hiding behind, you know, your couch there, sitting in your bedroom and just want to know some info of Peter.
Yeah.
No, put yourself out there. Because what happens is you're going to help someone else.
That's so true. That's so true.
If you want help,
Yeah.
the law of reciprocity,
Yeah.
If you want help,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Help
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Let people help
That's so
someone
true.
back.
And it actually allows other people to come out because then it makes them feel comfortable.
Yeah.
They don't have to hide. I like that.
So I said, that's why I started doing that, Hey Peter.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
So I said, okay, you want to ask me a question in my DM?
Yeah.
Send me a video.
Yeah, I love that.
Because what we're going to do is, I'll spend my time to answer your question, but I'm going to get the masses to hear it.
100%.
I want the masses to hear it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it anymore.
100%. Yeah, I love that.
I'm not doing it. If you're just going to interact behind closed doors, you want to interact? No, it's not going to happen, man.
Yeah, I love that.
We need to help people.
Yeah, I love that because probably 10 other or 100 other people have the same question and you're answering it while you're doing it with him or her. Yeah. I love
Someone
that.
hasn't said the same question and go, hang on, you know what? I wanted to ask Peter that, or I wanted to ask Sammy that.
Yeah.
You know, Peter's answered it.
Yeah.
So that's how,
There you go. So tell me, what do you do for fun?
Man,
What do you do for fun? He
man,
stops.
man,
He stops. What do you
man.
do for fun?
Oh, geez, you know what? I just look, you know, I'm not a party animal.
Yeah.
I'm not a party
Yeah,
animal.
yeah.
I like the occasional dinners and lunches.
yeah.
You know, I just like being around good people. So
Yeah. So that's what you enjoy.
I just enjoy being around. I've got a beach house in Safety Beach. I go down there, relax.
So that's what you do, yeah?
Yeah, you know, my kids.
Yeah.
You know, I don't do much.
Yeah.
I don't do much.
But that's a lot in itself. Like
Yeah.
that's what you enjoy because everyone's different, you know. People go, oh, you know, oh, I don't like cars. I don't spend money on cars.
Oh,
I don't
yeah, I
spend
do
money on
cars,
that.
yeah.
But they spend money on fishing because that's what they love.
Yeah.
Everyone's
no,
got a different.
yeah,
but you know what I mean. But I'm
my
just
mate,
saying as
but you said
example. You know what I
fishing.
mean?
My mate tells me let's go fishing. Look, you know
I
what?
can't do it, bro.
I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I
I
don't
got
have the
sick.
patience for fishing. I said, mate, just go to the fucking market, buy whatever fish you want. Yeah, I can't do fishing.
Yeah,
I can't do anything like that.
I can't do it either.
He said to me, let's go out, you know, let's go camping.
Yeah, I can't
Are
do
you
that either.
fucking serious? I'm going to go camping? But people love it.
But everyone's different.
People love
Everyone's
it.
different, you know. So it's what
Yeah.
they find. You know what I mean?
But in terms of fun, I just enjoy being around good people.
Yeah, I love that.
I love learning every day through
love
people.
that.
You know, I listen more than I speak. You know what I mean?
okay.
I do. I love, like you saw before we started that we went on air.
Yeah.
I'm listening to you. I want to know what you're about, Sammy.
Yeah,
It's the first time we've met.
Yeah, first time we met, man.
You know what I mean?
spot on.
And I want to know what you're about and everything
Yeah.
else. And there's no ego with me.
Yeah.
I'll
I
show my vulnerable side. I've got
love
no
it.
problem.
I love that.
You know, I don't
Yeah.
walk around with my chest pumped.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
You don't need to, man.
I
You
don't
know what?
need
You
to.
know.
Yeah.
You know. My father said to me a long time ago, if you want to see who your real friends are, show them your vulnerability and see how they
Yeah.
look at you the next day.
Yeah.
Because
Or lend the money.
Or lend the money.
You'll lend the money because you never get it back.
I would say if I lend money to someone, I know it's not coming back.
Yeah.
You know, if it comes back, it's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
It's actually interesting. You know, you said that. It's crazy how people can actually ask for things like that. So it's funny you brought that up, right?
Yeah.
Because I was talking to a few friends about it the other day. Actually, yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? So people see what they see on social media.
Yeah.
Okay, they see that this guy's got this. They forget that you actually worked hard
Yeah.
for it. You know, my parents didn't have a cent. You
Yeah.
know, we didn't have a cent. I started my business with $1,000. I had nothing, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing, right? And then they actually think that they have the right to ask you for money and other things.
And then you got to beg for it back.
Oh yeah, but
you fucking begged?
but you can't even ask.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad to ask her, right?
Yeah.
But I actually don't lend nothing to no one no more, right?
You have
I
to
just say
stop
no. I say no, right?
As much as
Yeah,
it
hurts.
you,
I just say no,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But it's crazy how like people that you just meet like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, they hit you up. Hey, bro, can I borrow 10 grand because I need this? Can I borrow 20 grand because I need this? And what I don't understand is, how does the brain work? How could you do that? Like, I think it's the age of self-entitlement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's okay because you got it.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
So why can't you share it?
Yeah. No, but
But
this is the problem that they have to understand. It does hurt me, you, and everybody else.
Because we work for him, man.
No, because that every 20 grand or 30 grand,
Yeah.
whatever's asked for, is the money that I'm reinvesting in my business.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
I constantly reinvest in my because if
Yeah.
I don't, I'm going to lose.
You're gonna lose.
I'm gonna lose.
I love that, man.
I'm gonna lose.
Constantly, 100%. And you gotta adapt and you gotta change.
But
Yeah.
also, Sammy, my business is a business that requires machinery, plant equipment,
Constantly,
factories.
constantly.
So I've got $4 million of shadows of
well, there you
equipment,
go.
plant and equipment.
Yeah.
So
Need to stay
where's,
updated. All that stuff needs to. Yeah.
so where's that going to come from? You know what I mean? That's why it's taken me 12 years to get to where I am now.
I love
because
that.
invested so much money into my
Money,
facility.
time, effort,
Yeah,
hard
into my
work,
facility.
yeah.
So whatever was coming was going back into my facility. So in terms of someone asking you for money and because they think that you've made it, which, like I said before, you never have.
Yeah, spot on.
No, you can't.
Yeah. But I just don't understand like how the mentality works. You know what I mean? I find that very difficult, right?
They're wired differently, man.
Yeah. I think they are.
They're wired differently.
Because, like, you know, when we grew up, I remember when we had no money, I used to go to school and my mum used to give me money to catch the bus, right? back then it was 65 cents to catch a bus, right?
Yeah.
And I used to go to school in Oakley, and I had to catch a bus from Oakley to Chatston, right?
Yeah.
Man, I used to walk for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And keep that 65 cents in my pocket.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Because I didn't want to ask anybody for lunchtime for anything, right?
For a drink or this and that. Yeah.
So I used to save that 65 cents every day, so I could buy myself a drink one day or 2 days out of the week, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to ask, because I wanted to be. I know it's old school fashion, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to be a man, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to have all that old school values. Even back then when I was like 10, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just mind-boggling, you know? And I think, again, we keep going about it. I think it's just the social media and whatever it is that's teaching people the wrong message, man.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to chivalry, man? What happened to about being old school?
Yeah.
What happened about opening the door for someone?
Yeah.
You know, those things are gone. What about, like, saying thank you?
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate you, you know?
Yeah.
Because you get to a stage, you know, to me, the most important thing is when I help someone with my time or whatever, I don't expect anything in return, man.
No.
Right? All I want is just thank you.
If you expect something in
They
return,
should
you're
do
doing
it.
it for the wrong reason.
Wrong reason. Spot on, right?
I just want a high five.
I just
That's
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Just thank you. But those things are gone these days, man.
Yeah.
It's mind blowing. You never see anyone open the door for anyone. Everyone's in a rush to get somewhere, right?
Yeah, but they don't know where they're running to. They don't know where they're going. They're running for nothing. Do you know what I mean? They're running for nothing. They don't have that end goal. You speak to most of them and they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
It's mind blowing, right? And like, what I also want to talk about is that, tell me, along your journey, were the moments that you stopped and you thought, I'm going to give up?
Yeah, man.
There was some. Because there was with me many times.
Constantly.
Why am I doing this?
Constantly.
Why am I putting
There
myself
was moments
through
where
all
I
this
said, why not going back into retail?
Yeah.
Why not go back into shops? I was making, the registers used to play songs. Mate, you know what I mean? There was money there.
Yeah.
You know, why did I leave the shops and go into manufacturing? There was many times that I'd say
So what kept you going? What kept you not? So why did you not stop and say, fuck this, and just say,
because it's the same reason why I wouldn't sell my business today. Because I had the fear of missing out on what's to come. So
I like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Sammy. Like people have said to me now, I've had a couple of people come in and say, what would it take to sell your business?
Yeah.
Consortiums, whoever it is, what would it take? And I said, it's not for sale. Yeah. But you're doing okay, we'll give it. Yeah. I don't want your money and I'm not selling my business. Why? Because I don't know what's around the corner. There's a fear of me missing out on what's to come. You know what I mean?
I love that.
You know, imagine if I triple,
I like that.
yeah, you know,
I like that.
if I triple my takings, geez, man, I don't want to see you do it.
Yeah.
I want to do it in my business.
Because you can do it.
I built this thing. Yeah. So I don't, and that's what kept me going. Every time I think I'm going to get, nah, man, I'm not going to throw this up, because if I do, and I throw this out, what if?
Yeah.
What if, you know, this actually turns out to a good business, a big good business. So what I did, I just implemented simple systems in my business. Yeah. Service, honour, you know what I mean? Integrity, simple systems in my business.
Yeah.
That
Common sense, man.
Yeah, that people don't do. You know what I mean? That don't do. Like, if a customer rings us and wants something done, we do it.
Yep.
With his name, so, but even if I lose money, I've lost money many times.
Yeah, just get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Because you don't get it done, the damage is more. You're going to lose your customer.
Yeah. And then they talk to someone else, and someone else, and someone else, and that's it.
Yeah. So I treat my business as if I'm the customer.
Yeah.
And I'll say to myself, what would I want?
Yeah.
What would I want? You know what I mean? Unfortunately, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been caught this month with a company that you know, misled us and, you know, and so forth, and we're going down a path that I didn't want to go down. But it is what it is. That's business as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? They mistreated us. They didn't honour certain things, and we have to go down that path. But in saying that pushed me to the limit to do that. Yeah. I told you, like I'm telling you, like endless phone calls. Please don't take me to that stage. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then I had to now I'm at that stage where I have to do that.
You have to do what you have to do.
You have to do what you have to do. Because, Samuel, I'm responsible for 25 staff.
Yeah.
It's
so true, mate.
I'm responsible for 25 staff. Yeah. It's not only me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm responsible. My staff have got home loans. My staff have got families. You know, and I'm the general, so to speak. I'm front line. Yeah. You know, and
so you got to do the right thing because you're responsible for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I let go of a customer because they were abusive to my staff, or they'd ring up and treat my staff with disrespect, you know what I mean? You could do it. Sometimes I'd let
Just cover the slide here and there, yeah?
Yeah, no, I'd let them say it to the guys.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the way we
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
But once you start talking to females that way, it's sort of, I said, look, enough's enough. You can't talk
Old school values, man.
Yeah, old school values.
That's what we're talking about.
Can't talk
Old
to
school values.
You know what I mean? I'm going to give you notice and I'm going to get rid of you.
Yeah.
You won't do that. I'll give you 1.6 million a year. I don't give a fuck what you give me.
Yeah.
I don't need your business.
Yeah.
If you're going to disrespect my staff, you're not going to honour what you said, you know?
Yeah.
If it's going to be, you know, misleading and deceptive conduct, they're gone.
Yeah, it's
out of
wrong
my
business. You don't want that. It brings bad energy.
Yeah. I didn't build my business on one customer.
Yeah, it's so true.
Because if you do, you're
finished. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's true. You know, we've been through that, right? It's funny how you were talking about, you know, the distributors and all that. I can't believe, like, how similar, such different businesses, but how similar, right?
You got wholesale.
Yeah. So what we used to do was we had 3 major providers that distributed the internet and the movie system into hotels.
Yes.
They made up probably 90% of my revenue.
Yeah.
And then there was a change in one of them. And they one day said, you know what, we're not going to buy from you anymore. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, what are you going to do now?
That will cripple you, man.
Yeah, so I went to sell the business. The guy wrote me a check for $3 million. I'll never forget, right? And we sat down and I looked at my business partner and I said, are we doing this? And we just ripped it. I said, fuck this, we ain't doing this, right?
Yeah.
And then we started going direct to the hotels. Exactly the same. So it's ironic. Exactly the same model,
That's
right?
old school hustle.
Exactly the same model. So I'm like, I'm never going to lose 600 hotels.
No, man.
I'm
going
not gonna
direct
lose
to those
600
fucking
hotels.
things.
That's right.
I'm going direct to those
100%. And the guy that offered me $3 million, he's still a great customer. I love him. And he looks like he says, fuck, I should have gave you what you wanted. Because I asked him for more, right?
Yeah, but
And he said no.
they're
And
old
now-
school techniques.
Yeah.
They're old school
Old
techniques.
school. And that's exactly the same thing.
You know what I mean?
Exactly the same
How many
thing.
companies do you know that supply major supermarkets and that's their only customer?
No.
And as soon as that major supermarket switches them off,
Finished.
I get a phone call from Rutherford's or Collins or all these industrial real estate agents. Pete, there's a food factory in Canberra. Are you interested? Why? What happened? Oh, yeah, they've gone belly up.
So I want to ask you something, right? Do you think that they're either not savvy enough, and which is fair, I don't mean stupid, but not savvy enough, because, you know, no one told me how to do business. I learned on the way.
You got to learn along the way, man.
Or do you think they become complacent and lazy,
No,
and they don't go out and hustle more, and they're like, you know what, I've got the 3 major suppliers, for example, right?
Yeah.
Life is good.
Yeah.
I'm killing it. I'm going to go and buy this,
Yeah.
and I'm going to just chill, and I've got everything under control, right? But time changes things.
I think
right?
the trap they've fallen in is turnover.
Yeah.
Major companies promise you turnover.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, we'll get 100 pallets. It's going to
Yeah.
be, you know, you'd be $50 million turnover,
Yeah.
$30 million
Yeah.
turnover a
Yeah.
year. So these guys are thinking turnover in their head. But turnover means shit. I look at what
so
weighs
true.
me down every week.
Spot on, man.
Whatever weighs you down every week is
Spot on.
what your
Spot on,
business
man.
is worth.
Spot on.
You know, I know
Spot on.
companies that turn over 50 million
Yeah.
and net 1%.
Yeah, spot on, man. I love this.
I'm not going to juggle $50 million
Spot on.
for 1%.
Spot on, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Spot
Now, you know, they might say $5 million a lot of money.
Yeah.
Or 500,000 a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. But
Yeah.
I'm not juggling 50 million or you
Yeah.
know, or 100 million for that sort of money.
Your risk is high.
Thank you.
Your risk is high,
Correct.
right? You've got a massive risk.
Correct.
You're carrying.
Correct.
To make what returns.
Correct.
It's like when
Correct.
someone walks into your office, right? And they look at the office and they go, wow, this place is big. You must be successful. Or they look at a small office and they go, oh, man.
He's maybe- yeah.
Or how many staff do you have? I think it's not relevant how many staff you have.
Nah,
I
man.
think it's not relevant how big or small your office is.
Nah.
As long as you deliver and you're good at what you do, that's all that matters.
Yeah, yeah.
I sold to the biggest brand in hospitality, which I won't name,
Yeah.
from an office in Camberfield,
Yeah, yeah.
half the size of this office
Yeah,
that we're
yeah.
in today.
Yeah, yeah.
But I delivered.
That's
so
it.
they never stepped their foot in that office to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Because I delivered. There was no reason for them to question me.
Yeah.
And I would have never ever done that deal if I knew I couldn't deliver.
Yep.
I knew I was the best at what I did. I knew I could deliver, so I did it. Right?
That's right.
15 years later, they're still a customer.
That's right.
They still haven't come to my office even now. Right?
They don't need to because you're delivering.
Because I'm delivering.
Yeah.
And
the
you know,
price is
yeah.
right. The service is right.
So you're 100%.
They don't need to.
So you're 100% right. It's got nothing to do with your turnover. It doesn't have to do with how many staff you have.
No.
It doesn't matter how big your office is, mate. If you deliver and you're making a profit, right? Because you're spot on. Even in our industry,
Business
again.
is about making a profit. These guys are missing the point.
Yeah. It's so true.
Business is about profits. If
so
a
true.
customer comes to you, which I've had, certain franchises come to me and say to me, do you want this business? And then I nut it out and I look at it and I said, no.
No, yeah.
And they go, man, but why not?
Yeah.
It's a major franchise. I don't care.
I don't care. It's not making any money.
It's not making any money. Let the other guy have it.
And
I know the people there, and then I hear that they start to hemorrhage.
Yeah.
Because they're not making money.
Yeah. And they take it because that sounds good, or
Yeah.
it's just wrong attitude, wrong mindset.
You need to be a bean counter in business.
Yeah, spot on, man.
You know what I mean? That's why accountants don't make good businessmen. Because why? They think of the numbers too much, Sammy.
Yeah.
So they'll never go into business. Because what happens is they do business plans. I never did a fucking business plan in my
I
life.
never did one either, man.
You know what I mean?
Did.
I never
I
did
was
it.
the business plan.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So accountants do business plans, then they do exit strategies.
Yeah.
Hang on. If you're going to have an exit strategy before you fucking begin, you got a problem.
Yeah.
What? Did you marry your wife and said, that day I'm going to divorce her? Hang on, let me plan it.
Yeah, true. 100%, man.
You don't have an exit strategy in your business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let that come. That will happen.
Yeah.
Stop thinking about exit strategy.
Yeah.
Build your business.
Yeah.
And that's what it can. Solicitors, they know the law.
Yeah.
They don't make good businessmen. Just
Yeah.
tell me what I need to do, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, charge me $500 a letter.
Yeah.
They don't make good business because they know the law. So what happens is they know the risks involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
don't
nobody
do this.
take
Don't
it.
sign that lease.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Dude, there was some leases that I fucking signed back then when I had chicken
you look
bars.
back now, you go,
and I'm
how
thinking,
did I
how did
sign
I do
that?
it? But I was naive and I had to sign it.
You have to, man. Got no choice.
It was in the right spot.
Yeah.
It was in
Yeah.
Tunstall Square,
Yeah.
Doncaster. I had to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had
Yeah.
to do that. You know what I mean? So that's the difference where sometimes being naive in business and not overthinking it is the best way to be.
True.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't stop you.
It doesn't stop you, yeah. Don't have these extra strategies. I don't understand how they do them.
I love that.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
It's true, because I've never had one either.
No.
And people always ask me,
Oh, mate,
what's your magic number? There's no magic number.
I never thought of
I don't
that.
have a magic
Yeah.
number. Yeah.
And if you think you've got more gas in the tank, Sammy,
Yeah.
why would you accept an offer now?
Yeah. Spot on.
Why would you
Spot
expect an offer now?
Spot on.
The only time you sell, the only time I see businesses sell, when they start seeing the business go south.
Yeah,
and the only
100%.
person that knows their business going south
You do.
is the
Yeah,
directors,
yourself. Yeah.
not even your staff.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay?
Yeah.
The directors can see the business start to go south and they go, you know what? I've had him ask me before.
Yeah.
I'm offloading it. Because that, again, is the old school hustle.
Yeah.
I've got to get out now. It's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Use by date.
Yeah.
But if your business is booming, you're doing
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying never sell your business.
Yeah. Spot on.
That's definitely not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying don't think about it now. You just started.
Just concentrate on what
you're
you're
10
doing.
years into it.
Yeah. And you know what?
So what I'm saying to
No.
you is you need to live in struggle mode every day. You need to constantly say to yourself, I'm not making enough money.
Yeah.
My business is not where it's meant to be.
Yeah. I love
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to go in, see that office, that nice office, you all your staff. You got to walk in there and sometimes give them a bit of a spray. A good one.
Yeah.
A good one. You know, no disrespect, but you got to give them a spray and say, hey, well, lift these numbers. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Spot on.
You know what I do with my sales guy?
Yeah, tell me.
I sit down on the table.
Yeah.
5 of them will sit down.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, guys. I said, we need to work out a way to close us down.
Yeah.
And they look at me, they do the emu. I call it the emu because they go like this. They start looking at each other. I go, work out they go, you fucking mad?
Yeah.
I said, I'll tell you why I say that. Because the guy that's trying to take us on is working out a way to close us down.
I love
If
that.
we work out a way to close ourselves down, okay, we'll find the flaws in our system.
Yeah.
We'll find all the things we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
And we'll fix them.
We'll fix them. Yeah.
Yeah. We're learning every day. I get
love
phone calls
that.
every day. Yesterday I got a phone call. Oh, Pete, why this, why that? Oh, shit, okay. I get them every day.
Yeah.
Let's fix those little problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if I'm dealing with the right businessman that rang me and complained about a certain issue, if he's the right businessman, he knows it's an issue that Peter's going to fix because he's got a personally, he probably got a phone call as well.
Spot on.
And he goes, geez, man, that guy's in the same boat as me.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love
So
that.
that's what you got to do. I constantly sit with my guys and say to them, we have to constantly find these little gaps
Yeah.
and start
fill
plugging them.
up. Yeah.
Start plugging them. Because what happens is our competitor, the old Peter,
Yeah.
12 years ago, is after me.
See that. Spot on, man.
Peter's after me, man.
Spot on.
That
I
the old
love
Peter's
that.
after me. And if he's good enough, he'll get me.
Yeah. I love
Because
that.
I'm slipping.
Yeah.
I don't want to slip.
I love
You know
that.
what I mean? I keep chasing. I have to be innovative.
I love that.
Constantly be
love
innovative. You know,
Yeah.
the dipping tubs. I don't know if you've seen them. All the chicken bars, fish and chip shops, all the
Yeah.
little dipping tubs on the counters.
Yeah.
That's all us.
I love that.
I had to. I had to bring those dipping tubs in. Why? Because I had to be. I said I have to do something different.
Different. Yeah.
I have to do something. Yes, some stores
Yeah.
are doing them themselves.
Yeah.
But not many consumers trusted that. How
No.
long has it been
How
sitting
long has it been
there?
sitting there? 100%.
Is it used by date?
100%.
Is it
How many
made
people
by
dipped into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it made by a accredited
Yeah.
supplier? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The minute we did that and put dipping tubs on people, we were the first to put dipping tubs on people's counters.
I love that.
We were the first.
I love
the
that.
minute we did that, the business exploded again,
I love that.
and that's when the brand people
that's
started knowing us.
Your imagination too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you sit there
I sit.
and you think.
I dream a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
I sit down and I think, what's next? What do I have to do next?
Yeah.
What do I have to do next?
That's also because you love what you do, which is so
100%.
important. It is so important to love because you never work a day in your life because you love what you do.
I love what I do,
Yeah.
but the journey's hard.
100%. Nothing's easy.
journey's
If
struggle.
it was supposed to be easy,
Yeah,
then everybody could do
yeah.
it.
I love
And
what
everybody
I do.
can do it,
you
but
know
no one
what
wants
it
to put in
is?
the hard work.
I don't know if it's the point that I love mayonnaise and sauces.
Nah, it's not.
The-
It's the
not so much-
business.
Yes.
It's the business you
It's the
love. It's the
constant
constant
challenge.
change. Yeah.
The challenge, Sammy. It's the constant challenge that I
Yeah.
love.
It's not about the sauce.
Yeah.
It's about what you're creating.
I'm sure
how
if I
you're
could pick
differentiating.
now, I'm sure if I pick you up
Yeah.
and put you in my business
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
and gave you 3 months,
Yeah.
you'd be like, okay, Pete,
Yeah.
yeah, man, let's
Yeah.
do this. We're doing
Spot
this
on.
now. We're
Yeah,
doing that
spot
now.
on. Yeah,
You pick
spot
me
on.
up and put you in your business.
Yeah. Spot on. Same.
It's the
Yeah.
drive, especially learning something new
Yeah.
and stepping into
Which is
something.
awesome because it puts you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah,
That's
it
what we need to
challenges
do.
me, and I love
Spot
the
on.
challenge. You know,
Spot on.
Yeah.
So tell me, if you had to give some advice to 18-year-old kid or 25-year-old kid that's out there listening to this, right? This is what we're doing this for, right? Saying, I don't know what I want to do. I'm scared to take a risk. What would that be? You know, what would be your advice to people?
knowing what to do, not knowing what to do is okay. That's simply okay.
Spot on. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's okay, not knowing what to do, because I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not knowing what to do, but managing your finances, you know how to do that.
Yeah.
You should know how to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you know what, Sammy? Going out these weekends is far more expensive than me and you when we used to go out.
And I bought a
Yeah.
drink. I
Yeah.
actually had to.
You know
Because
what
I
I
don't
mean?
use cash. I had to pay cash. It was like $15-16 a drink.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe
going
it.
out these days is different. And dude, me and you didn't know what Gucci was when I
Yeah.
was 17, 18.
Spot on. There
you
was that.
fucking
No,
know?
we had Country Road.
Yeah,
that
I had
Country
sweat
Road was
hog.
the best.
I had sweat hog there. You know what I mean? Sweat hog. So I used to jump the fence. I remember I used to jump the fence. My runners, they had plastic soles. I used to jump the fence and hurt my feet. So what I'm saying,
It's
you
true.
know,
It's true.
They're
I'm
ex-
seeing kids that are 18s that are wearing Gucci,
Yeah,
Versace,
yeah.
Rolex.
Yeah.
I can't comprehend that,
yeah,
man.
because what's happening is
They're flexing.
yeah, flexing for no reason. What I'd say to an 18-year-old, 19, 25-year-old,
Yeah.
you know what, hone in on your craft, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Yeah, hone in on your craft and save your money.
Yeah.
Let your friends call you a tight ass. I don't care. You know what I mean? Let them call you a wannabe.
Yeah.
It's better being a wannabe than a don't wannabe, man.
Spot on.
You know what I
love
mean?
That, man. It's raw. It's real.
Isn't it?
It's 100% raw and real, man.
Yeah.
Because you're living your life for yourself, not other people.
Yeah, because what happens is that there's too much judgment. You know, you want to be this. You're a wannabe.
Yeah.
That's why I say to them,
That's cool.
you're a tryhard. Well, it's better trying hard than not trying at all.
I'm trying it out. Yeah. I love that.
Do you know what I mean?
it's
That's
true.
why I say those things,
Yeah.
because it's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just deflect it off you, man.
Yeah.
Let it bounce off you.
And continue your journey.
It's all mental.
Yeah.
It's all mindset. It's
And
all
continue your journey.
Yeah, and continue your journey. Because you're going to get that. I still get that, man.
Yeah, yeah. Spot on, man.
I get that. You know, I sit down on a table sometimes, and then, you know, certain people will say certain things, and I think, fuck, man, do I throw all my aces now at him now? You know,
Yeah.
pull all the aces
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and just embarrass this
Yeah.
bloke?
But you
Or
don't.
do I just let him be?
go. Yeah.
Let him be.
It's not, you know, because you don't want to bring yourself to that level or use your
Yeah.
energy. Just let it be.
Yeah, let it be. I'm on my path.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with myself.
I'm on my
Yeah.
path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm on my path. I mean, it's gotten to a stage where people judge people because of postcodes.
Yeah,
Where does he
that's
live?
pretty sad, man.
Where does he live? What does he
Yeah.
do? What does he do? Dude, Grollo
Yeah.
had a house in Thornbury. All his buddies lived in fucking Toorak.
Yeah.
And his house in the 80s was in Thornbury. I'm sure he got shit stirred.
Yeah.
But do you think Grollo gave a fuck? Guys worth what,
I
500,
love
600
that.
million, 800
I
million?
love that.
It doesn't matter. Sam
You live for
Kuteri
yourself.
lived in Epping.
Yeah.
Leon
Yeah.
of Laonica.
Yeah.
You know
live
what I
for
mean?
yourself.
The guy's worth 400 million, whatever he's worth.
Yeah. You live for yourself,
Do your
not for other
thing.
people, man.
your
Do your own
Don't-
thing.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
worry
worry about
about
other people.
Don't worry about postcodes. Don't
Yeah.
worry about the cars you drive. Do your thing.
I love that, man. Like they say, Don't worry about judging others. Don't worry about other people. Just focus on your
Yeah.
own thing.
It's okay to feel the emotions.
Yeah, 100%.
I
We're
felt
human
them.
beings at the end of the day.
It's okay
Yeah,
to feel the
yeah,
emotion,
yeah.
but don't push yourself to actually please others.
Yeah, spot on. Don't be a people pleaser, man.
Yeah, it's like when I
Yeah.
had that bongo van,
Yeah.
and like I told you, not one panel had a
Yeah.
straight panel.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd go to meetings, man. I'd park it down the street.
Yeah, 100%.
Because I was embarrassed.
100%. 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I had some surplus money, I wouldn't go buy a new van. I'd put it into my business.
Business, yeah.
I kept growing, kept pushing, kept growing. I still do it today. Like my staff will hear this podcast and they say, he's absolutely right. I still put money into my business today, always.
Because you care.
Always.
Because you got a dream. You still got a vision.
Always.
You want to keep growing.
My operations manager, Maria,
Yeah.
she does not ring me anymore if it's something to do with the factory. If she needs something, buy it.
Yeah, just get it done.
When first she'd ring me, Peter, it's $5,000. Do you want
Yeah,
it? It's
yeah.
5.5. Do you want it? We need a new pump. We need this.
Yeah.
We need that. She just buys it.
Yeah.
Because she knows it's been yes for the last 5 years.
Yeah, just get on with it and get
Yeah.
it done because you want to keep going.
Yeah, I need it done. I need to keep going. I need to grow.
I
Sammy.
love that.
You know?
I love that. So, tell me, where do we find you? On your Instagram? So tell us.
You find me on Peter Try on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah.
I feel as though that it's a different sort of
Yeah,
community.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm on Instagram. Peter Try. That's
Yeah,
it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So look, thanks for coming in, man.
No, thank you, Sammy.
No, I
Thank
really,
you, man.
it's such a good way to meet
Yeah,
you, you know.
yeah.
And I love the fact that you actually took the time to share real things with us, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, this is what this is all about. It's about being raw, being real, and
Yeah.
sharing information.
100%,
And I
dude.
really appreciate that.
No.
You know, I love hearing success stories.
Yeah.
Because true, real success stories. You know what I mean? Not what
Well,
you hear in the
I think
media.
they're going to start bubbling up to the top now.
Yeah.
What's happening? I'm stepping up. You're stepping
Yeah.
up. You know, there's a lot of others that are stepping up,
Yeah.
and everything else is phasing out.
Yeah.
Starting to bubble to the top now.
Yeah.
Everybody's starting to see.
Yeah.
Who's success? There's heaps more that aren't on social
Oh,
media,
100%,
and there's a lot of
man.
them that actually follow me.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
that are on social media, but they don't push the platform.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I'd love to get John Lazarou here one day.
Yeah.
The owner of Coffee Club.
Yeah.
500 stores.
We should do that, man. You know, and that's the thing that I want us to do is to bring people together.
Let's bring people together.
And share the information with
Sammy,
everybody else.
Let's
and
get people
help
together.
to
Let's
lift.
not be just two on this table.
Yeah,
Let's have
that's
four on this table.
We should do that.
Because that's what it's about. It's sharing knowledge. It's getting and it's no age group we're targeting. We're targeting anybody.
No sex, no age group. Doesn't matter where you're from,
You know?
who you are, female, male.
Yeah.
You know, whatever,
Yeah.
right? We want to bring people together. We want to share the information. And
And I love what you're doing. You know, you
Thanks,
said
man.
thank you for me, but
No, thank you.
I want to say thank you to you because you're actually taking your time out to do this
Thank you.
when really you don't need to.
No, thanks, man. I appreciate
Sammy,
that.
you don't need to do that.
Thank you, I
don't need
appreciate
to, answer to DMs to
Yeah.
people. You don't need to do this. You don't
No,
need to
I
do that.
appreciate it.
And that's kind of like I said to you before we
Yeah.
started. I've been asked to go on a lot of podcasts,
Yeah.
and I haven't
Same.
gone.
I
haven't
appreciate
gone.
that.
I think what made me come on this podcast
Yeah.
faster was
Yeah.
certain people know you within our circle.
Yeah.
Even though we hadn't met,
Yeah, we hadn't
certain
met,
people
yeah,
know you,
yeah.
and you've got good credibility.
Thanks, man. I
And it's very
appreciate that.
important.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
align
that.
myself with people that have got good
Yeah.
credibility, honour,
Yeah.
respect. You know,
Old school values, man.
old school values, dude. No, thank you.
Thanks,
thank you,
bro.
man.
Love to
Thank
see
you.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Thank you.